In this video, I will go through every feature of Blowater. So now I have two browser windows open. You can log in with two different methods. The first one is login with private key. The second one is login with NIP7 extension. I will log out this time and create a new account, tester1. And here I will do the same, tester2. It asks you to remember the secret key. Type in the last 4 digits. Okay, let's do the same. So the first thing you see is there are a difference between the data that it can show. The reason is that in the left window, this is a browser that I have been using for a long time. So it already has a lot of historical data from this Blowater relay. But in the right window, since this is an incognito window, so it's more similar to an experience that a new user might see, because the new user has never used Blowater before. So Blowater only download kind of one data from relay within, like, I believe it's 6 or 12 hours. So you don't see information 3 days or a week ago. And we need to find a more intelligent way to sync up with the relay. You can also notice that there's no profile, so we don't automatically sync up profile. That's a small bug. But once you click it, you can see the profile. And if you search the pub key here, it will download all the data from relay, and that's quite a lot. Okay, so in this case, let's just try to find this user, tester1. Hi, tester1. Now, if we go to the chat here, you don't see anything, so we don't have a notification button, which is a bad design, right? So if you go to strangers here, you will see this notification, but we need some notification UI up there. Tester2. So that works. Once two users have conversations, they are no longer strangers. They will be moved to contacts. What I really want to do is I want users to create their own categories, and they can assign different pub key to different categories. Let's change the profile of tester1, and that will be reflected in real time. So by default, when the user sign up, we just use this robohash or automatically generate an image for them. But for example, let's go to get the image address here. If we save it, it's automatically reflected here. I am just a tester. Okay, so that is real time as well. Of course, the name is real time, tester 1.1 semantic versioning. So now I adjust the width a little bit. So once the width is narrow enough, automatically shrink to a more like a vertical view, and that looks nicer. A nice to have feature is that we can switch between this like full width view and this vertical view button or something, so that even on the right window, if the user feels like the conversation panel is too narrow, they can sort of expand it. Can also do a screenshot like that. Nothing happened. What's going on? So the problem is, so this is kind of full, but the encryption method is NIP44. So with the current implementation of NIP44, there is a 64 kilobyte limit of the image of the message size. Image I just sent out is bigger than that, so the encryption actually failed. If we have a smaller image, encode the whole image into a base 64 string, and then this is a base 64 string, and I then encrypt that string into the content. It's both good and bad. The good thing is DM should really be encrypting messages, so an observer should not really tell if it's a file or an image or just a long text. Of course, we have tag to say this is an image, so maybe that's a bad design. So a better design could be we have a dedicated file server, use that server to store all the encrypted image, not the plain text image like Nostr build. So for that reason, I cannot use Nostr build. Or maybe I can just upload the encrypted blob to Nostr build and then download from Nostr build and then do decryption and show the image. You can also reply. And also notice that the DM is sent to the Blowater relay. For example, we can also add more relays. If we add this Nos LOL relay and let's switch to that relay and let's go to DM again and let's send another message. So the DM will be sent to Nos LOL, but we will also send the DM through our Blowater relay just as a backup. At least we can make sure as long as you are using the Blowater client, you can always get the message from any user that's also using the Blowater client. So cross-client, cross-relay interop is a hard problem that's not solved by us, but also it's not solved by the broader communities either. So from a design perspective, I am not sure how far we want to push this cross-client, cross-relay. Maybe it's not worth it at the current stage. That's an open question left for you. Now let's go to the public node. The pagination is very ugly to look at. Also, the functionality is not that great. I cannot go to the newest page. I have to click one by one. Let's say something like hi. Once we send the message, it will take us to the correct place. So you see the pagination does not really work because for a popular relay like Nos or Damas relay, people send messages all the time, and this is global feed. I don't want to do a Twitter view. I want to do a more Discord-like view. So global feed is just too quick. So one way to make the global feed more clear, we can do this search, and then it will just show information. Now that's a cleaner view, right? So it's still global, but it's a cleaner view. Okay, there are many problems we want to address here. First, in this view, if I am filtering by the npub, so basically it's only filtering this field. What I want to achieve is that if you filter by some npub, the UI will show all the events that's either mentioned or created by that npub. The second problem is we don't have the UI of a thread, similar to a Slack thread. Third problem is about this general or global search. The good side is the search is very quick. It's basically real time, right? For example, if you search this Chinese, by the way, this is Elon Musk. Yeah, so for the same reason why the left window has more information about Elon Musk while the right window does not. The left window browser have been used by me for many months, so it will have a lot of historical data from Nos LOL. But in the right window, I just logged in. The more you use it, the more data, the more complete data of a Nostr network you will have locally. If we have like a more complex configuration for this search, like we can search by the string, we can also search by like event, by kind parameters. Basically, it's like a filter, and then we can save that filter now, and then maybe we can have a vertical panel to switch between different search parameters. That's basically a way for the user to build a customized feed. Now, for the public feed, but I am not integrating with Nostr build or other image providers. In Blowater now you cannot send images in the public chat. Of course, you can also search JB55 Jeff, right? It is very quick, or we can search meme water then hello at, and if you start to type, you can get some suggestions. But the problem is, like in this view, we don't have pagination. That's a very long walkthrough of Blowater, and if you are still with me, thank you very much, and I look forward to receive your feedbacks.